And here's the SWF champion, Max Blaze, getting ready to defend his title now. Being interviewed by Alita, who the fans call Slut. Ladies and gentlemen, the SWF Championship is now. Dragon Max Blaze defends against the Super Warrior, Jack Canada, the Burque, Mojo, and Bonesaw. The winner goes to STORYMANIA 15, Furious Vendetta.
The following contest is a six-man battle royal. On the way to the ring, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Superstar.
And will the Super Warrior go to STORYMANIA 15? He's never had a major title shot at STORYMANIA. He's had title shots before, but never really cashed in on them. So this would be a huge opportunity for the Super Warrior to punch his ticket and go to STORYMANIA. Well, people would be interested to see the Super Warrior in the main event. All right, mention that.
The opponent from the province of Quebec, the Hitman.
The Avenger, Jack Canada, who just lost his SWF Championship to Max Blaze in a 2 out of 3 falls match at the Rumble. He's looking to go back to his third STORYMANIA. He's beat Batista at STORYMANIA 9, and he beat the Dragon Max Blaze to win the World Heavyweight Championship at STORYMANIA 12, the Epic Showdown. So, I mean, he's beat Max Blaze before, but he just lost to Max Blaze at our last Click review. Can he do it again tonight? Does he have what it takes? Can he go to his third STORYMANIA of his career? That will be the question, ladies and gentlemen. Will Jack Canada prevail tonight? The first 4 men that are entering will not start. They'll all be in those chambers to start the match. Same thing applies as the previous Elimination Chamber match earlier tonight. We do know Jack Canada will have the 6th spot as he was the most recent champion.
Hartford, Connecticut, the Professional.
And there is the Burque. And the real Burque just met CM Punk in Hartford, Connecticut at a radio station where he works, and met CM Punk, who was there to promote Monday Night Raw in Hartford, Connecticut. Unbelievable. The real Burque, ladies and gentlemen. And the Burque here, the former SWF champion, lost it to Jack Canada at Survive the Series, has never been in a major championship at STORYMANIA before, and is looking to go there for the first time ever. He will have to do that tonight. The 6th seed goes to Jack Canada, but the 3rd through 5th will be the Burques somewhere along the line. The Dragon Max Blaze, the SWF champion. And as far as STORYMANIA goes, he's been in 5 previous STORYMANIA main events, including STORYMANIA 6, 7, 8, 11, and 12. He lost at STORYMANIA 6, and he lost at STORYMANIA 12. The last time he was there to Jack Canada, and the question for Max Blaze here tonight, can he overcome 5 men, including the Burque and Jack Canada, 2 of his fiercest rivals, to get back to STORYMANIA main event for a 6th time. Only The Rock has been there more. 7 times for The Rock.
And the opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the Brawler.
Mean Mojo, the bodyguard, the baddest dude kid, is the Burque's bodyguard and enforcer. And tonight, the Kingdom of Burque will have 2 members in that chamber match at the same time, looking to assure that one of them go to STORYMANIA, Furious Vendetta, for a title shot. And Mojo's never even, he's had a title shot against Max Blaze recently. He lost, but he's never had a pay-per-view or a click-per-view, as we call it here in Cobb, ever before. So he's looking to get that shot, but he's got to do it tonight. He's going to do it from the #1 seed. He's the #1 entrant here tonight. Mean Mojo is kicking this thing off for us to decide who's going to be the SWF champion going into STORYMANIA 15 Furious Vendetta.
And the opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, the Criminal.
The Human Wrecking Machine, Bonesaw. Man, I've been calling the Human Wrecking Machine for a long time, until that nickname is recently stolen and used by Brock Lesnar. So I named it first. Come on. Human Wrecking Machine, come on. A pretty good nickname, right? I know it's a pretty good nickname. But Bonesaw here once knocked off Max Blaze at the Rumble of year 11, only to lose it to John Cena at the pay-per-view before STORYMANIA 11. So John Cena went to STORYMANIA 11 to face Max Blaze that year. Max Blaze eventually won that match in 16 minutes. It was a rough one. But Bonesaw here has never been in a STORYMANIA main event and is looking to do that tonight. And he'll do it against his former Kingdom of Burque compadre, Mean Mojo here. Mojo here throwing some fists here. Brawler, Mean Mojo, Bonesaw, the Human Wrecking Machine. All the powerhouses are starting these matches off today. Both these Elimination Chamber matches started with the powerhouses in the match. And Bonesaw's going to go high here and say, fuck power moves. I'm going up. I'm going high. I'm going to fly high. And I think he might have killed himself. He may have killed himself. And Mojo, if he's smart here, will try it for a pinfall. And Mojo, just going to kick him in the gut there and say, should not have jumped off that chamber, dude. It's the Super Warrior and Mojo on top of Super Warrior Cell, and Mojo's going to go up and do it right. There's Max Blaze in the bottom one. Jack Canada will be the 6th entrant, so we know Super Warrior, Max Blaze, or the Burque are entering right now. Max Blaze will have to defend his title against 5 guys here in this match. And who will it be? And it will be the Burque. And it's going to be 2-on-1 here, as Bonesaw now is to face his 2 previous members of the Kingdom of Burque. Bonesaw turned on the Burque, and now it's 2-on-1. Kingdom of Burque versus Bonesaw here. Mojo's going to connect with that one. And the Burque here and Mojo could be a 2-on-1 alliance, as both these guys are going for cells, and Mojo's going to take down Bonesaw. And going to go for a fall away, but missed that. Now the Burque helping up Mojo now. Burque's like, get up, Mojo, let's go. We got to win this match. The 2-on-1 advantage, if they can eliminate Bonesaw now, they'll have a 2-on-1 advantage for as long as they can hold it. They're going to get an elimination now as the Burque, and he misses that. Bonesaw's up. Bonesaw's going to go to work as Mojo helps out the Burque. Mojo and the Burque working this damn thing together here. Pretty damn well. Look, there's a bunch of damn spiders going on that elimination chamber the way they're going on it. And the Dragon Max Blaze is in at number 4 here. The champion, Max Blaze, is in this match here, entering at number 4. He will not get the 6th spot. He won't even get the 5th spot. He's coming in at 4 to even this thing up. And Max Blaze started the Dragon Kai, but he was turned on by the Burque after about 2 years. Big clothesline there by Max Blaze, and a clothesline on Bonesaw too. And all these guys at one time were a part of the Kingdom, the Dragon Kai. The Burque eventually hijacked the group and made it its own, and recruited Mojo and John Awesome One into that group. So it's a big storyline here because Max Plays, it's all over the place. It's too big of a story to tell, and I won't tell it. It's all written on the Storyline Wrestling Federation website. But Burque there turning on Mojo, tossing him to the outside. And Burque and Mojo will not try to go 2-on-2. Burque's betraying Mojo a little bit here. Max Plays is going to toss Bonesaw. Bonesaw beat Max Plays for the SWF Championship on the road to STORYMANIA 11 in 2007. Here we are 5 years later, going into STORYMANIA 15 as Max Plays takes it to Super Warrior. Super Warrior is the 5th entrant here. Burque up top. And now it's going to get a little chaotic here as Super Warrior tosses the champion to the outside. And the Burque here, will he attack Mojo again? Burque and Mojo have turned on each other just a little bit. Super Warrior up top, Bonesaw climbing. And Bonesaw's going to toss Mojo and then elbow drop and miss. Unfreaking believable. Burque there.
1.
Sunset flip.
2.
Mojo pinning Bonesaw.
3.
And that's it. Bonesaw did himself in. And that's it. Down to 5 men now. 4 men legal in this contest for elimination possibility. And Burque going to toss away Super Warrior right there. And Bonesaw will not be going to STORYMANIA 15 as SWF champion. But one of these 5 men will. As you see that clock ticking down now. 2, 1. And here comes Jack Canada. Max Plays with a max end on Mojo here. Minor technical difficulty here. Minor technical glitch there with the recording process. We missed just about a second. Max Plays hit the max end on Mojo as Canada entered here. Mojo's gone. Canada going for the pin on the Burque. But Super Warrior is going to break that up. We're down to our final 4 now. Mojo eliminated Bonesaw. Max Plays hit the max end on Mean Mojo. And one of these 4 men here will walk out of this elimination chamber as the SWF champion. And Super Warrior there with the Steiner recliner on the Burque as Jack Canada and Max Plays both watch on here. Mojo here gone, so the Burque's all on his own. It looks like it's a conspiracy here to get the Burque out of this match. It seems like all men in this match just want the Burque gone. But now the Burque here fighting back the Super Warrior. Back body, front whatever drop on Canada here as Super Warrior and Canada locked up. Canada to the outside and submission hold on Max Plays by the Burque. Burque top turnbuckle. Burque going for a 360 splash. Super Warrior up on the chains there on the top of the chamber. Burque and Max Plays at it. And elbow there right there by the Burque. And again. And all 4 of these men there locking up pretty much. Canada and Super Warrior looking to get involved in the Burque and Max Plays' fights here. As Canada ties up with the Burque. Max Plays here, clothesline on Super Warrior. Who is going to STORYMANIA 15 is the question that we're asking here today. Again, we apologize for that minor DDT right there, major DDT on Super Warrior right there. We apologize for that major glitch. There's often a little bit of technical difficulty with the recording process, and actually I was lucky enough to salvage this match, which was perfect. And the Burque here taking down Jack Canada. Max Plays now tying up with his old foe here, an old friend, the Burque. Super Warrior going up top. Jack Canada taking a breather. Super Warrior going for a ride. Max Plays here, and Burque taking down Canada. Max Plays taking down the Super Warrior. Burque taking down Canada. Max Plays going for a pinfall. He's already eliminated Mojo. And the champion has now eliminated 2 people here. The Super Warrior is going home, and the Burque with a gigantic spear on the Dragon. Max Plays the champion. We're down to our final 3. Who is going to STORYMANIA here? And the Burque here, fall away slam. And Jack Canada going at it with the Burque here. Jack Canada defeated the Burque and survived the series to win the SWF championship. Max Plays defeated Jack Canada at the Rumble to win the SWF championship. So the past 3 SWF champions are all in the ring right now, and only one of them is going to STORYMANIA 15. We know Mike Torito's won the Rumble. We know Diamond Madonna's won the STORYMANIA 15 title shot. So we know that whoever wins this match will either defend against Mike Torito or Diamond Madonna at STORYMANIA 15. We know Mike Torito said if Max Plays wins, he will absolutely guarantee that he will challenge Max Plays. But we have 2 other men in this ring right now. One is Jack Canada. One is the Burque. And all these men have history together. And Air Canada on Max Plays and Jack Canada could end the dreams of Max Blaze, but he just continues to go on fighting here. Because now it's just every man for himself in this match. Max Blaze here taking some time to rest. Carry over slam right there by Jack Canada. As Canada takes down the Burque here. And now Max Blaze going at it with Canada. After Canada hit the air Canada, but Canada fighting back now. Canada hard whip over the top rope. Owed to the steel. And the Burque's going to go at it with Jack Canada here. And Canada's not going to let Max Blaze, not going to let Canada go after Max Blaze. And now Jack Canada getting the best of the Burque here. Neck breaker. Max Blaze back in. Jack Canada now. And Jack Canada whip into that turnbuckle. And what now? Could this be? Could this be a back body drop off the top turnbuckle? And the Burque is in trouble. Max Blaze taking down Jack Canada here. We will continue in the next part